Class 8 Science Chapter, the Universe. This is the second video we are having for this particular chapter, the Universe. And today in this video we will be discussing all about constellations. Okay, I suppose a new term for you. Constellation. You know stars, we had discussed stars in the previous video also. Hot ball of fire is referred to as star. Sun is a type of star, is one star, and it is closest to the earth, therefore appears big and hotter to us. Other stars are far away from us, therefore they appear smaller and do not let us feel the heat. They produce a lot of heat, but because they are very far away from us, the heat does not reach us. So now what is a constellation? A constellation is a group of stars that make recognizable patterns. Okay. If you remember a song, I'll tell you, there's a song in the Hindi movie Hathi Ghoda Badalon ne Taron ne Kaise Kaise Roop Banaye. So these stars form a number of shapes, and a set of stars which make a particular shape is called a constellation. Okay. So constellation is a group of stars that make recognizable patterns. In all, there are 88 constellations which are known to us till now. Total 88 constellations are known to us in our space. Alright. Out of these 88 constellations, we are not going to discuss all. We will be discussing 5 constellations in all, out of which 3 I have mentioned for you. The first constellation which we will be discussing today is Orion. Okay. Orion is a constellation which is made up of 7 bright stars. In that you can see 7 bright stars, and there are a number of faint stars also. But the visible shape of the Orion is with the help of these 7 brighter stars. Okay. The word Orion is a word from the Greek mythology, and it means the word hunter. So this particular constellation takes the shape of a hunter, and it is visible in the northern sky from January to March. Right? Out of these 7 stars, there are 3 stars found in the middle which resemble the belt of the hunter. Okay? So somewhat like this, this is the belt of the hunter. 3 bright stars are present here, and then 4 stars, they make the shoulder of the hunter. So the 3 stars in the middle resemble the belt of the hunter, right? Then we had done Sirius, a bright star. This Sirius star also can be located with the help of this particular constellation. Once we observe this constellation, we move in a particular direction from this constellation, then the Sirius star is visible to us. And lastly, Orion is known as Mriga. Mriga means a deer, and this word has been taken from the Rig Veda. You know, we have 4 Vedas. Out of that, the word Mriga has been taken from the Rig Veda. So another name for Orion is also Mriga. I hope about Orion is clear to you. Then we will move to 2 more constellations. You can see somewhat similar names, Ursa Major and Ursa Minor. I have written them in a comparative manner so that you can compare the 2 also and come to know about these 2 one by one as well. So Ursa Major, again it is visible in the northern hemisphere in the month of April. This one is also known as a great bear. Okay, it is known as a great bear, also called the Big Dipper. So you have to learn these names. Ursa Major, also called the Great Bear or the Big Dipper. If I say Big Dipper, you should know I am talking of which constellation. If I say Great Bear, you should know I am talking of which constellation. In this constellation also there are 7 stars, and these 7 stars make the shape of a spoon or a ladle. Somewhat like this. Like this. Shape of a spoon or a ladle, like this you can see. So this is the Ursa Major. made up of 7 stars again. This is also 7 stars. Of course, a number of faint stars are present in each constellation, but we generally number the brighter stars. So 7 stars are there in the shape of a spoon or a ladle. We can locate pole star with the help of this. Like this, Sirius can be located with the help of Orion. Pole star can be located with the help of Ursa Major constellation. And the Indian name or the ancient Indian name for Ursa Major is the Saptarishi. The word Sapt means 7 and Rishi we have like the sadhus of our time. So this Saptarishi is very famous in our mythology also. From there it has earned the name Saptarishi. Right children? Then we move on to Ursa Minor. This is also visible in the northern hemisphere. Sorry. All the year round. It is visible all the year round. And this is, you see here the word major and the word minor. So being minor, this is called the Great Bear and this is known as the Little Bear. So Ursa Major is the Great Bear and Ursa Minor is known as the Little Bear. Ursa Major is used to locate the pole star, while pole star is a part of this constellation Ursa Minor. This question can be also asked, to which constellation does the pole star belong? The answer will be Ursa Minor. Same way, just as it has 7 stars, this is also having 7 stars, 7 bright stars, and of course a number of faint stars are also present. And again, because it is made up of 7 stars, but this constellation is smaller than this, therefore according to the Indian name, it has earned the name Laghu Saptarishi. Laghu means small. You know, Laghu Prashnuttar means small ones, and then the descriptive ones we have, okay, the long ones. So Laghu Saptarishi means a smaller, Sapt means 7 and Rishi means again our sadhus. So you have a comparative study of these two constellations here. You can take a screenshot and you will be having all this in a very simple manner placed for you. After this, we will be dealing with 2 more constellations. I'll give the clear screen for you for a minute. Okay, and now we are going to discuss 2 more constellations over here. Let me use another duster. This is not working well. Okay. Yeah, this is okay. Just quickly we will do this, and point wise when you learn it, the work becomes very easy. Otherwise learning it in paragraphs looks as if we are learning such a big paragraph. But the way I have placed it for you, I think you will find things easier. And if you find them easier, please do let your friends also come to know about the channel, subscribe, and don't forget to like the video. Some stubborn, I think, marker this is. Real stubborn one. Okay. Chalo, with this much clarity, we will continue with 2 more constellations. Those constellations have lesser detail, so we'll be able to finish it well in time. Okay. So the next constellation which we are coming up is Cassiopeia. C-A-S-S-I-O. Let me also be sure of the spelling. Yes. I-O-P-E-I-A. This is the next constellation which we are going to discuss. And this constellation, first thing, it is made up of 5 stars, 5 bright stars, and then some faint stars as well. It is also found in the northern hemisphere. Alright? Northern hemisphere. Then Cassiopeia was a queen in the Greek mythology again. So this constellation has earned its name from the queen of the Greeks, and her name was Cassiopeia. So it comes from the name of a queen in Greek mythology. This was the name of the queen in Greek mythology, and the shape of this constellation is like a W. You can say, you can see here 1 star, 2 star, 3, 4 and 5. Or we can say M, because if you reverse W it becomes M. So some say M and some say W for this shape of the constellation Cassiopeia. Interesting it is. And now we will come to one last one, that is Scorpius. Last of the constellations which we have to study over here. And Scorpius, as you know, is coming from the word Scorpio. What is Scorpio in Hindi? What is Scorpio in Hindi, children? Yes, that's the Bichu, okay? So this is also, now this Scorpius is made up of large number of stars. There are a large number of bright stars in this. Large number of bright stars. Okay. Then two things we have learnt. Shape is like a Scorpio. Large number of bright stars are there in this. It is also found in the northern sky. Okay, also found in the northern sky, and this Scorpius is found in the middle of the Milky Way galaxy. Middle of Milky Way galaxy. Okay, so this one is found in the middle of the Milky Way galaxy. Now we are moving on to the distances of these stars in a particular constellation. We have already discussed the distances in which these heavenly objects' distances are measured, and that unit is light year. And one more thing is that, talking of one particular constellation, all the stars in the given constellation are not at the same distance, means they are not at the same level. One star may be closer, the other may be far away, but still a part of the given constellation, because constellations are a part of this big universe. Okay. Then present are a number of galaxies. These constellations may be present in the galaxy. The galaxy in which we find the sun and our planet is the Milky Way galaxy. Okay. There are large number of galaxies, and these galaxies have different types of shapes. Like we have spiral galaxy, like we have elliptical galaxy. Okay, so we have different shapes of the galaxies, and this Milky Way galaxy is a spiral galaxy. You have to remember this. This is a spiral galaxy. And in this spiral galaxy we find the Earth also, the sun also, all the planets and all these constellations which we have discussed. So if I ask you which is our galaxy, it is the Milky Way galaxy. I hope all what you learned today was very informative, and you have learnt about a number of constellations. Now in the next session, we will be continuing with this chapter, and we'll be discussing about the sun and all the planets around us. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Keep safe, stay at home, wear a mask. Bye-bye children.